So what we're doing here is we're pulling up at my grandpa's. Gonna head over here and we're gonna try to crank his C10 truck that has not ran in probably over close to 20 years. It's just been sitting and we've been redoing it slowly, but grandmother's car. But it's been sitting for quite a long time, and we are going to try and crank this thing up. And we haven't got all the wiring and everything in it. It's mainly just from we're just going to put a trigger on the starter and the coil just so we can get it to fire. And we're going to try to see if we can maybe make some steam to at least get it crunk up enough to air coming on the golf cart. And we're going to try to crank the C10 up at least enough to get it here to over there under so we can put it in the paint booth. So yeah, you ready?
What's up, buddy?
Thing been sitting, Grandpa, since it ain't been the last time it's ran?
What's that?
How long has it been sitting since the last time it run?
Oh, I don't know. Probably 25 years.
25 years?
Yeah.
So this right here is the truck we've been working on here and there. Y'all seen the back bed that I painted. It's there. So he's been working hard on this thing, and it's about time we're ready to paint the cab. And he got the motor sit back down in it, and we're going to try and start this thing up and see if we can possibly get it to move over there. And this is the original
396.
396 turbo 400, right?
Yep.
Hydromatic.
But it's got a new carburetor manifold on.
Yeah. You swapped the old, it had a cast iron intake on it before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you put a Edelbrock Performer 2.0 on it. And you swapped the old carb out for new Holly carburetor, thanks to Air, Fuel, and Spark. Drew over there hooked us up, got us a carb, got it all fixed up, and we're going to try to bust this baby off. Here we go. First time it's turned over in how long?
Been a long time. 25 years.
25 years. Now we just got to get that battery in here, and we will be possibly trying to see if it'll get fire. You're fine, Grandpa.
Okay, sit down for a little while.
tapered.
You turn it over.
Yeah, it's tapered.
I thought you had it the other way.
13 on there. You got an extra spark plug, so let's see if you got some fire.
Yeah, sure. Got some right here.
Or you can hold the screwdriver while I turn it over.
I think I'll pass on that.
Well, this is that thing. They're gold plated.
Gold one.
That's that must be a record spark plug.
It's probably something I worked with Amazon. For along the lawnmowers or something.
Difficulty there. You want to keep that.
Where was that at?
Oh, it was on the end of the plug.
Oh.
Alright.
Screw that. Okay, screw that. Wire back.
I remember as a kid having to hold one of those.
Oh yeah, every kid's done that.
While to sit there and tear you up.
Yep. Done that years ago too.
You ready?
Yep. I didn't see it. I didn't see any. Hang on a minute. Let me get. We can see it right there. I don't know if that grounded. You think?
Oh! Fire in the hole!
Just firing.
Alright. Whoa. We might have something here. Get some juice on her. Ooh, that ballast is getting hot. Hot.
What do you need?
No, it's just that ballast is getting hot. Alright, you ready?
I think so.
Alright. This thing ain't in gear or nothing, is it, Grandpa?
I don't think so.
I didn't think nothing about that.
It wouldn't surprise me. I think it's looks like it's in neutral, but should be in there. Hopefully.
Yeah, that's in park there now.
Well,
I was like, I didn't think nothing about it.
I
Crank
was
it up.
pushing it though. I mean, I was pushing it up here, so it had to be in neutral. I
Yeah.
think, but I didn't think of it either.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
Timing might be off.
Looks like it's a little
Retarded.
advanced.
Is it retired or retarded?
I think it's retarded, so turn it this way, I think. If you can. Or if you can.
It's pretty tight.
Try it now. It's good.
Just gotta watch out for that ballast, because that ballast get really hot.
Now,
Do we have an off and on switch? Because it's hard to. You know what I'm saying? Because I have to take this ballast out every time.
Yeah.
If not, it'll that ballast will overheat. All in all, at least it did bust off. That's amazing. So we'll just do it like that.
There's a fire extinguisher right there.
We got the fire extinguisher right there. So
Thought I'd look at it. I forgot where it was at. I got several, but I know where they're at. I never look at them anymore.
Hey!
It ran.
It did. So
Probably needs to go a little more this one. A little more.
we probably have to jump one back.
Well, we could.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we could.
Because
Is it hitting?
the vacuum's almost right at the piece right there.
Yeah. If we get it running,
We need to go ahead and get some. Let's put some more gas in it. This is what you was using here.
that's what I was using, but it ain't very good.
You have, do you have like a little needle off of like a dope bottle? You know what I'm talking about? Like a rear end dope?
Probably.
If we got one of those, that would work pretty good.
I couldn't remember what we used.
Open.
That's the one that I used, and I put on the other one.
We need to flush this out.
Oh.
Probably need to flush it out a little bit here. Just a little.
Balance, but when you get older, you just don't have one.
If you don't have a fuel tank, you can just cut one of these and stick it in the top of the carburetor, and it'll just, you can drive down the road like this.
Yep. Sure you could.
And when you've done this once or twice, you know exactly how to pour it in there, and it works every time. You don't miss it ever. It don't go all over the carburetor and all on the intake and on the ground. You ain't gotta worry about that. Get you a little squirt in there.
A little squirt.
A little squirty squirt.
I think we're ready.
And we should be ready to go.
Run the. I think I need to idle it up just a little.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's gonna fire right off now. Get some good squirt down in there, so whenever it fires right off, we should be ready to go. Got some flywheel. We got some flywheel to transmission. It's got a clearance itself on the starter.
It is. Idling smooth. There you go.
Purring like a kitten.
Yeah. Running like it always did.
About out of gas.
Yeah.
Gotta hook our gas tank back up. So what you think, Grandpa?
I like it. So far, good. I got a new carburetor. That's what I wanted.
Yep.
I don't like those others.
So
It would probably work though. It's still sitting there back there.
what was it? Quad fit?
Yeah.
That's what I had on it to begin with,
I
right?
think it was a
Or
quarter jet. Yeah.
from the factory.
Yeah.
Well, I guess our next thing is we're gonna try to fill these back up or whatever, and I'm gonna try to get it crunk up and
Drive it around there.
we try to drive it around there to the paint booth, I guess. Get all this stuff moved around. Just make sure 100%. Put it in neutral, and I'll push it and you hit the brakes just to make sure you don't go through the front side of the paint booth and the back side.
Let me get on my stool. Okay.
You gotta put it in neutral.
I thought it was.
Put it in park, remember?
Yeah, that's right. Very good.
Smash it. It's kind
I
of.
just need to pump it a couple times. We can do it later.
There ain't no way for me to shut it off, so that's why I'm gonna have to put a switch in there with you so you can kill the power to it.
Well, the door's not open.
So that's what's gonna stop you is the door?
Well, I guess it is now.
I'd rather not.
I'm just saying.
I definitely would rather not that happen.
Well, I mean, we can't drive in there anyway because the door's not open.
Yeah.
I think I can pump it and get it stopped, but it's up to you, whatever you do. But I didn't bleed it with somebody, I just did it with the, just.
Buzz vacuum too,
with half
pump
of
it up.
Yeah.
So get this filled back up, and it'll probably mainly idle for the most part over there,
Yeah.
unless you just kick it out here and do some donuts out there or something.
No, I don't think so. I don't believe I will.
Hope not. Let's not do that.
I look pretty big in here. Bucket.
Bucket man.
Bucket.
You can't do it, the bucket man can.
Yeah, I was thinking of them, but I've done that before, I just couldn't remember how I normally do it.
Yeah, the eye solution one, whenever you put it in there, it's already crimped like this right here, so whenever you put it in there, turn and then smash it. We got a leak over here, Grandpa.
Do we?
Break. Yeah. You tighten that up.
What, the adjustment thing?
I don't know, I just seen it drip right.
Oh, you mean?
Oh, yeah. It is the actual adjustment thing.
Oh, it's leaking there, okay.
I think it's actually leaking out of that. Oh, I see it now. It's leaking out of that plug on this side.
Oh. There should be some wrenches over there, you can tighten it.
Yeah. Tighten up. Take and pump it up like you did. I believe so. Let's see if we can.
Don't get it too close, I'll be run over.
I know it. If you're ready, almost ready. Just remember, I'll have to run out here and switch it off, or it'll run out of gas probably before.
Yeah.
You know,
Probably.
before it does that.
Might have to let it stop it, make sure it stops before we get there.
Okay. Worst case scenario, we can crank it up and it, you know, crank it up and it'll go in there. You ready?
Yep.
Then drive. There goes the door.
That was it.
Put her up in park. And we will gotta go get some more gas so we can push it in.
I say if we get up in there, we can at least push it. Yeah.
Once we get it up on the level ground. You got that big old ear to ear grin on your face.
It ran good. I was gonna get it rebuilt, but so well I can do it later.
I mean, it runs pretty awesome, honestly.
Yeah. It always did run pretty good. I just know it has a lot of miles on it, you know.
Yeah.
But I would get it rebuilt and then we'll have a brand new engine. But transmission's not, but it's been sitting a long time, so.
Well, it's got a leak too.
Huh?
It's got a big leak in there too.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's leaking right here. Right now.
Well, probably low on fluid.
Well, it's pouring out there somewhere right here.
Huh.
Ready?
Yep, ready.
That smile on my grandpa's face means everything. And we're out of gas.
We're out of gas.
Well, we got to get the doors opened up so we can get it put inside. Paint booth. Still got some pieces up there got to paint, but for the most part, we're gonna get this paint booth opened up so we can get the truck pushed inside. What was you saying about it being easy to push?
It ain't that bad.
Shit.
No more. That's good.
It's in. Oh my God, it's in.
It's inside now.
Yep. Well, for the most part, that was. We got it in here. It drove under its own power.
Yep,
You ready to cruise this thing, ain't you?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Take it out. We will. We'll take it out.
Yeah.
So, it needs a lot of work, but it's there. It's ready to paint.
So what ended up happening to it whenever you quit messing with it?
My dad used to drive it to the coast. We lived in Florida. And it got all rusted inside. The firewall just all rusted out. So we had to find another truck, which I did. We cut the firewall out of that one and put it in this one. And then I still had to do rocket panels and other stuff, but, you know, just, and you keep spending money on it because you don't want to make it right.
Yeah.
So you just keep more and more. But I did save the exhaust.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't save the mufflers, but I saved the exhaust.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was a lot to do.
And you were driving this truck up until the boys side swapped it in the yard, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was all together. I lowered it, been messing with it. Kid came along, hit the whole side of the truck, tore up the whole right side of everything, cab and everything. So I had to redo all that.
And I
All
think
the right side's all new.
that was the right side bed,
Door.
the door, the front fender,
And the cab.
and the cab corners. Yeah. Whenever it hit the side of the cab corner, because I remember you had to rework all that right there.
Yeah. It was nice before that. It was
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
But,
And you prefer, this is a long bed truck, so
oh yeah.
why do you like a long bed over a short bed?
I just think a long bed, I mean, you can hold sheets of plywood, you can haul whatever, and close the tailgate.
Yeah.
Can't do that with these new trucks because they're doubles, and so
And then they got a 4-foot bed.
And then you put an 8-foot bed on that's really long.
Yeah. I was a short bed guy until I got my first long bed, and honestly, I wouldn't go back as far as using the truck. Using the truck, 100% long bed. I like it way
Yeah,
better.
you want to drag race it or you want to just be cool, but it's not cool to me.
Yeah.
I still like to have a long bed.
Yeah, that's why I say I like a long bed now that I have my Ford truck.
Yeah.
You know, and because previous to that, I never had a long bed.
Right.
So once I got my Ford truck, you know, and I'm a Chevrolet person through and through, but I like that old Ford truck. It
Oh,
runs
yeah.
and it does everything it's supposed to do.
Yeah, that's exactly. Does everything you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, it was my dad's truck at one time. But not anymore. He's gone. I got it.
Yep. So we're going to, what we're going to do, flip these lights off, we're going to get out here?
I think so. I'm ready.
Alrighty. So guys, we got it up and running. That thing had a Mallory Unilite ignition put inside of the inside of the distributor, and it's wired up to a Blaster 2 coil. Well, we had to find a ballast resistor to put between the 12 volt, so it wouldn't put 100% 12 volt to the Unilight. That thing only really, it ain't supposed to see anything above like 10, I think 10 ohms or 10 volts basically. So we had to make sure we put that on there, or it'll burn the actual Unilight module out in the distributor. So I'm gonna get this stuff out right here, and you can kind of see the pieces that we took off of the truck. So this is what it, whenever the boy come hauling tail down the dirt road and everything, and this was in Florida. Yeah, it was whenever you had it in Florida. Yeah. And he sideswiped that whole side, so messed up the whole fender and everything back here, messed everything up on the side of the bed all the way down, crammed the door. So he got another door. We scooped up a bedside at Moultrie Car Swap, and we got the fender, and you got a new grill, which you ain't decided if you're gonna paint or try to bring it back.
Might paint it. We'll see.
Thinking about doing it white, paint it white, and do the inside of the Chevrolet, the green color. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think that would actually go pretty good with it. Well, Grandpa's got a whole slew of projects. He said that tighten up. Right here is the 1955. It's a little dark over here in this area, but got a 409 with a T56 in it. So we're actually going to paint it this color here. I got the firewall painted, and I got the dash painted, and then I got it in sealer because it was going to take a little bit for us to get to it, but I just got it in white sealer. And it has these wheels on the back of it for the time being, but we actually, me and him went to Lights Out, and McFab Beadlocks redone these wheels right here for us, and they bead locked the wheel, and that is a 15 by 14 wheel going up under the back of it because we narrowed the frame and everything under it. I don't know if y'all can see a lot of it up under there. It's got a Dana 60 under it that we also picked up, and my grandpa went through it and redone the whole rear end, and then we measured and ordered the right QA1s. He just wanted something kind of street rod, you know, depending on just cruising, but done mini tubs in the rear, and I Raptor lined the inside, which is just mainly dirty from sand and everything else, which that'll be completely carpeted. And I also Raptor lined the bottom of the car and everything, and there's the T56, which I painted to match the motor. And he's pulling in my grandma's car, 1936 Ford Coupe, which y'all seen on the video the other day where I had to put a new fuel pump and all on it. But for the most part, we're gonna try to get this C10 knocked out, get it put back together, and he's ready to hit the roads. So what are you leaving them with, Grandpa? What you want to tell them?
Well, I don't know. I guess we're going to have a new truck here pretty soon.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
It won't be too much longer.
Nope. Be long.
Yep. All right, guys. I appreciate y'all. Y'all like and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching.